It is the best. Like seriously, you will have like the best laugh that some people seriously put together a site about this shit. I think it's serious.
Well, what's that website again?
StopMasturbationNow.org.
I have to go see if that's a real website.
Who is that in the background?
That was my brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna be like, who just moaned? Hello and welcome to the Weekly Blitz, episode number 4. I am your host, Full Blooded Mex, and today you are joined by Average Bread.
Hi.
And the Red Menace.
What's up?
So, we did not have the podcast last week because we were sickly boys and we needed to boost our immune systems. And that's exactly what we did. We're stronger and better. And
while you guys are doing that, I was not doing that, and then I got sick. So yeah, actually, I've had this for about a week. Well, no, I've had it since Sunday.
I've had it since Wednesday last week, and Thursday I had a fever, so that was fun.
My body's immune system is like good enough to like keep it at such a low level that I can't like skip school or work or anything like that, but like not good enough to like not be annoying.
Yeah,
So
I know
like
that feeling.
The Goldilocks zone of like a bowl of shit.
The not so fun zone of bullshit.
Yeah. The Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone.
Straight up, that's what I feel like when I play War Thunder sometimes. I'm just entering a different dimension where like somehow my driver doesn't know like how to like turn. He just kind of forgets that.
Your pilot for 1 second just goes like full retard.
Not again.
Yeah.
So patch 1.91 drop. What do you guys think about that?
What happened this time? That's what I feel like on every update. It's like, what happened?
So night vision is the main thing. New jets like the F4 Phantom, MiG-21, along with a whole host of other bugs that have been introduced into the game, which is nothing.
Awesome. Introduced. The best kind.
I was expecting you to say fixed, but I don't know why I expected that.
Quote unquote.
I've heard that there was a nasty flight model bug. I've seen that. Just planes in general. Like they just, for some reason, they just kept like reverting to a state like a second ago, if you will.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with
There's a glitch in the game or bug where if you go a certain speed, like around Mach, or not even Mach, just 0.99% of a Mach to 1.01, your plane starts dipping into the ground like it's suffering from package loss, even though you can have perfectly good internet. But Gaijin claims they fix it, but I'm still experiencing it.
Well, I mean, it happened prior. It just didn't happen as frequently.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You alright there, Brett? You still living?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I was just like gathering my thoughts and stuff.
I like how you answered for me. That was that's great. I mean, yes, those were my thoughts exactly, but
like I'm right now playing the Chinese tanks, and they're kind of weird.
They are a little bit, but
from racist. What are they weird because they're Chinese?
Yeah, that's exactly. Huh? Yeah, that is it, huh? Yeah, it is. What you gonna do about it? Oh shit! This video is gonna be taken down. No.
Hey,
no.
Done.
Chinese government will just wipe it off the planet. Just snap it out of existence.
My house gets raided by the Chinese government. It's like
yeah. Well, you're already blacklisted by the Russian government.
Oh no! What were you gonna say, Menace?
I was gonna say it's like in all seriousness, like I find the Chinese unique. Like the addition of Chinese was a nice treat, to be honest, but like it wasn't what I expected for this patch.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, all I was gonna say is that I wasn't really expecting China. I was honestly expecting Sweden in this patch. Or
Really?
yeah, I was really expecting Sweden because
What did-
Gaijin seems to have been teasing us with Sweden since I don't know. I think 1.77 where they were like, "Oh, Sweden could be in the game," but then they just pull a surprise China.
What they should do is they should just have like a, because I don't think any neutral country really on its own had. Well, maybe you could. I mean, you could just go the Gaijin route of just adding a bunch of captured tanks into it, which
That's fair.
I guess that solved the problem for Japanese. But um, I would love to see like a single nation that has all like not all of course, but many of the largest neutral countries. So I'm not sure.
Like
I know
a
that
Pan
Switzerland had a
Asia?
military. Switzerland had a good military. I think Switzerland had like 6 BF-109s. I think.
Oh shit, that's a lot of BF-109s.
Well, for Switzerland, yeah, they actually did shoot down aircraft because you weren't allowed to fly military aircraft into their airspace for obvious reasons. They were still a neutral country.
Yeah.
And so it's just the Germans did it in the daytime, I think, and the Brits did it at night. But they didn't operate the 109s at night because they didn't really have enough training. And so like Germany was like, "Hey, Switzerland, you're shooting down a whole lot of our aircraft, but not the Brits." And to be fair, Switzerland kind of wanted to shoot down British aircraft, like not to like.
They're more biased about shooting down Brits than Germans.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's not that they wanted to keep it going. I love Switzerland just for that, how fiercely neutral they are. Like they have not been invaded in either of the world wars. They just kind of every country around them was just like, yeah, you know what, I respect that.
I read somewhere saying that if Switzerland was ever to be invaded, they somehow rigged all their bridges to explode, and everybody would just head to like the center of Switzerland. So essentially, they have their contingency plan all set and ready to go.
The best part about that is I wouldn't doubt it.
It makes sense for Sweden.
For Sweden,
Oh, sorry, Switzerland. Why I always get this
say,
like the names mixed up. But yeah, for Switzerland, yeah,
it'd be a bit harder for Sweden given how much bigger it is. Switzerland is a really small country. Like
yeah.
Well, comparatively small, I guess.
I'm honestly just amazed that Hitler managed to stay true to his word and not invade Switzerland.
Yeah.
Then again, who wants Switzerland?
Yeah,
that is true.
It's a landlocked country filled with mountains. What exactly are you going to be doing there?
Mountains. Mining.
Mining what?
What do the
Sweden
Swiss...
had more iron ore.
True.
In fact, actually, the the Allies tried to ask Sweden to stop exporting iron to Germany, and Sweden was like, "No."
No.
And that's why they fought over Norway, because that's where Sweden sent the iron through to the ports in Norway, which then went to Germany, and that's why they fought over Norway.
Wait, Sweden or Switzerland? I'm confused.
Sweden.
Okay.
We're talking about Sweden. No, Sweden this time, right?
Yes. No, Switzerland exporting iron ore to Germany just kind of like walked past Germany and just like sent it to Norway and then back to Germany. That's what they did.
Interesting. Okay.
No.
That is something I didn't know.
What? No.
You're alive?
What?
Are you alive? Are you okay?
Are you dying?
No. What?
We heard a loud sound and I was concerned.
Oh no, that's just me with the toy. Not that kind of like a.
No. Come on. Come on, let's all admit it. We all have so much time a tank toy in general.
It's a little airplane thing.
Oh,
a little Transformers toy I got like so many years ago, and yet I don't know why. It's just so dope.
That's good, man. As long as you enjoy it.
What was this podcast originally about? It's about War Thunder.
Hey man, War Thunder is about tanks, so I mean, like, and planes, so like, it's still a plane or a tank, so I mean, like, it works.
Just gonna go quickly into the Transformers since you brought it up, Brad. You guys all, I'm assuming y'all seen the first Transformers, right?
Correct.
I probably have, and I have forgotten it.
I don't blame you, but I just remember as a child, my favorite Transformer was the Decepticon that was the M1 Abrams.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot its
Why
name.
would you want to turn into one of the hardest to kill things? Or no, turn from one of the hardest to kill things on the planet into something that's easier to kill.
I don't know.
Why would you not just want to be a tank the entire time?
Do you wanna see what I'm talking about, Brad?
Sure, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe.
For some reason, this tank had an extra turret on the top. I'm just gonna post it in general discussions.
So then, what happened when it collapsed into its tank form? That's more akin to a leopard than any M1 Abrams.
And it does look like a leopard now that I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just honestly, it's just a combination of pretty much all the modern MBTs.
Yeah.
Into one super MBT.
Yeah, it's the MBT to rule them all.
The mega MBT.
That's dope though. That looks fucking sick.
Yeah, that was my favorite Transformer as a child, and to this day, I still cry over the fact that I missed the chance to own one of the really big figures because I could transform into the into that, and I always wanted one as a kid, but my parents were like, "No."
Wow. I'll feed you later.
Exactly.
I'm talking to my cat.
What kind of?
I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna feed you guys later.
I mean, I am pretty hungry. I mean, if you just wanna come over.
All right. Yeah. No problem.
All right. See you in a few hours. I want a cheeseburger, some steak. You want anything, Menace?
I'm good. I'm only in Canada, so it's gonna take me a long time to get down there.
Where in Canada?
Ontario.
It's
pretty close.
So hold on. Bear with me. I'm American, so you know. That's,
it's right next to Michigan, Brad. Like that little land piece across the thumb. It's right over there.
With no, isn't that Toronto?
Toronto's a city.
Yeah, Toronto's a city.
Oh,
in Ontario.
Yeah, see what I remember. Like I said, dumb American. So you know, so I don't. I mean, I can. Sorry,
you don't Canada. You don't Canada. You don't Canadian.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Canada. So,
Canada.
Yeah,
Canana.
That's how you say
banana,
it, guys.
But Canana.
But steering back to conversation a little bit back towards War Thunder, since this patch has been very heavily jet orientated, it has made me want to go back and start grinding my jets, and it just makes me realize how far behind I am on that. Because right now I think I'm only in I ground out the F4 Phantom already, but for Germany, Russia, Italy, France, and Japan, I'm at tier 3 for planes. And
dude,
yeah.
What? Oh, I got 3 jets.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's the 262 A1U4 Putzgestelle, the
Unicorn,
the regular 262 Schwalbe, and the Horton 229. I think those are the only jets.
I want the Horton. I'm working towards it.
Horton's actually pretty good, despite what a lot of people say about it.
A lot of people say that the guns are not that good.
Guns are great. Those people.
I heard the guns were really good. Yeah, I heard the guns were pretty damn good, and also it could turn really well.
Oh yeah, no, easily it's gonna be one of the best turning, if not the best turning jet. I think it would be able to outturn vampires, if I'm not mistaken.
Does it rip easily though?
It does at high speeds. You're not gonna really want to pull full Gs past 500 kilometers an hour.
All right.
Although you're able to pull full Gs for a second or two for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, just don't do it for too long. Otherwise you'll die.
Interesting. All right. Because what I'm working towards, because I'm not sure what the first jet I want from Germany to be. It's either going to be the ME-163, the Unicorn ME-262, the Horton, or the Arado.
Isn't that That's the U1, right?
Yeah.
It's the one that has the armament of the Heinkel 219.
Which one?
There's a 262 that I think it's going to be one of the squadron vehicles.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And it has two MG 151/20s, two Mark 108s, and two Mark 103s.
I saw a funny post on Reddit saying, "So what's the armament gonna be like?" Yes, it's gonna have all the armament. Because for real, it has like two 30s, two 20s,
330s.
330,
430. I'm done.
430s.
Yeah,
430s and 220s.
It has two Mark 103s,
Yes,
and then two Mark 108s.
I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of want it. I mean, I could, if I really wanted to, I could just GE it for 6,000, which is not that bad.
The only reason I would get it is actually for ground pounding, because those 103s. Wait, no, I'm going to put a caveat in here. It depends on whether or not they give it the BS AP belts that the Horton gets, or if they give it the actual AP belts that the 219 gets. Because the Heinkel 219 gets the HVAPs, like not just one in a belt of 4. I think it might get a full belt or at least 3 HVAPs. But the Horton 229 only gets 1 HVAP in its AP belt. So I'm gonna, if it gets at least half of the AP belt being HVAP, then I say it would probably be worth it. But if not, then probably not, because really it is a head-on monster, but so is the regular 262. So I mean, yeah.
All right, I get you.
Yep.
But so are you saying I should just grind towards that one, or should I just?
If you want to, I mean, I would personally get it just because it's a 262 and it's German and it's obviously perfect. So yeah, but you can do what you want.
All right. Because I do want to grind Germany, and right now I think the only playing the BF109K stock is just cancer. I don't like playing it, and I think that's why it's been deterring. I hear it's an amazing plane. It's just I hate it when it's stock, and since the stock grind is so bad, it just deters me from playing air, because everybody just booty claps me out of the air.
Yeah, no, playing that thing stock is absolute ass. Seriously, because your one thing that is your advantage over all other planes is your climb rate, and you don't have that when stock.
No.
Because that comes with like fuel injection or something like that. It's like incredibly. Seriously, I really should have suffered through the 108s and just using that instead of or at least so that I could go down the performance line. But I didn't when I first got it a while ago, and now I have to. Sorry, my chair's like being a complete right now.
I lost his ability to walk. I'm sorry.
What now?
But Gaijin was thinking about adding like kind of a, I don't know, like adaptive BR system. Like if a plane is stock, it's gonna have a different BR compared to when it's spaded, and I think that would help out a lot of the planes out immensely, like the K or the 262 stock.
Oh yeah, no, I'd totally be up for that, because some planes are just like some planes are really generalist. They can do just about everything pretty damn well, like Spitfires. Spitfires are pretty generalist. Sure, they might not have like the best dive speed, but it's not terrible. It's not like you can't work with it at all, and it has good turn against most planes. Decent energy retention, except for the Mark 16, but which that plane, I would say that it would. I would say I would rather that have like less of a I don't know what to call it, of a down BR, if you will, for being stock than say like the 109K, where the difference between stock and spaded is immense.
Oh yeah.
because like I said, the one thing that thing has over everything else is climb rate, and you don't have that stock, so it's essentially neutered from the start.
Is there one vehicle that you guys just absolutely hated grinding through?
I can tell you one that I hate grinding through right now.
Yeah, go for it.
T92.
The
6.7 stock APCR, 76 millimeters. Kill me.
What about the M56, the Scorpion? That thing has a that thing has
at
APCR.
least it's a 90 millimeter APCR. It can at least like still go through things, but the 76 millimeter APCR just because it's smaller, so it doesn't shrapnel. It shrapnels less than the 90 mil APCR does. It pens less than the 90 mil APCR does. But it's at the same VR of the M56.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you get up here to 7.7, which is pretty common when you play 6.7, yeah,
it's not great. It's not fun.
Yeah, no. Especially because being stock, you also don't have the mobility, and so the one thing that makes your tank tick, the T92, being a small, light scout tank, is also neutered as well.
Yeah.
I think the one tank I absolutely hated grinding through was the French. What was it? I think it's the AMX 40. Because don't get me wrong, I actually do kind of enjoy playing French tanks, even though they do have a high repair cost. But the AMX 40, I could not make that thing work for the life of me. Even spaded, I got that thing spaded, and I think that's my most negative KD in a tank as of yet. And I just remember I was like, is this what life is?
Yeah. It's what it was for the French.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him.
What about you, Menace? Was there a tank /plane that you hated?
Oh, okay. That's a hard one because there's so many tanks that I just not. That just don't like. They're just not great. Like, I'm sorry. It's just I did like playing them.
Every single T-34 at low BR is better than every single Sherman at low BR. I just want to point that out.
No, it's true.
Russia's
did a good job.
I've been playing low tier Shermans because I don't know why. I guess immersion, if you will. I feel like an American tanker in World War II.
How low?
Like fighting
the original M4?
Like 3.7. Yeah, like 3.7.
All right.
So and I end up fighting Russia a lot because obviously, and it feels really good when you can't do anything. I mean, to be fair, they also do have some lower pen rounds that like depending on your angle that they'll bounce too, but it still just feels great.
Yeah,
You know what I just remembered? There was a tank that I hated grinding through more than the AMX 40, and that was the IS-3. I forgot.
Really?
I hate the IS-3. It's so bad. If you get down tier, you just get cheat FS. If you get up tier, you get APFS DS. So there's no good thing.
Because I remember playing the IS-3 like when it was only Russia and Germany. And that was super fun.
Oh yeah, back then, yeah, I'm sure it was a lot of fun. But now it's just
not great.
Cancer. Gaijin, if you want to remove a tank, remove this tank, please.
No,
poor IS-3.
The tank that scared the West, they're not gonna remove that. I mean, it was historically significant.
Nobody plays the IS-3 specifically for the reasons I mentioned. It's either gonna get cheat FS or APFS DS. There's good way to balance it.
7.3 is it's just kind of, it's been power creeped, if you will, to hell.
Oh yeah, along with the T64A.
Yeah.
It's just, I just wish Gaijin would introduce some kind of kind of like a ranking system, not exactly like you play this game and then you get ranked along with other players. But just somewhere where it's like this tank is at a certain BR. It cannot go higher more than like half a BR, and it cannot be down tier to half a BR.
So you're just saying lower the BR restraints.
Or just increase it to just half a B. Yeah, no, you're right. Just decrease the BR restraints.
Yeah, because if we increase it, then more people will be in the BR, right? So it's like, yeah, you want to decrease it. So
Like for
more
example,
tanks fighting each other. Yeah.
like for example, an 8.3 tank can only face 8.7 and 7.7, or a 9.0 tank can only face 9.7 and 8.3. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a sneeze. I thought you just like hit a
No,
snare drum.
no,
or
no.
something.
I suppressed it with my arm. Yeah. No, I shot my brother with a silenced pistol.
What?
What?
Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was like,
No.
Oh, I also thought you were like talking like it happened like a while ago, not like right then and there. I was like, okay, I guess this is just that's War Thunder stream.
I guess this is what's going down. We're shooting our brothers now. Yeah, as I was saying, I just wish a 9.0 tank cannot face 9.7, and it cannot go below 8.7.
That's fair. That's really fair.
Also, Gaijin, go beyond 10.0. It's not that hard.
Please, for the love of God.
Like, for real, trying to grind my Italian... Sorry, Brad, what were you going to say?
It's not aesthetic.
More like you're too goddamn lazy, Gaijin. Anyway. It's so hard trying to grind down my Italian planes because I have the premium G91 and I'm facing F4 Phantoms. Why? Why, Gaijin? Just make the F4 Phantom like 11.0.
That's fair. That's really fair. Wasn't there 11.0 or am I just drunk?
They had it for like the April Fools where like the Leopard and the T90 were like BR13.
So they didn't have it, is what you really mean.
Yes.
Gaijin, I'm still angry about the whole T90 thing. If the Leopard 285 is in the game, show with the T90. It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's coming next patch. Hopefully it's coming next patch.
Hopefully. Anyway, I found my tank that I absolutely despise the most playing, and it was it just, oh my god. It's the Magok. I hate this thing.
Magok.
The Magok? Really?
You want to touch my magach?
I hate the Magok because I used that tank to grind the United States.
Oof.
Oh, it's not a good trip. I prefer the T29 over that tank because the T29 is at least like good.
Dude, remember when the T29 was like there wasn't the T34, like the American one, and the T29 was just absolutely OP as fuck. Like it was so bad.
It gets a really good AP round. Oh my god.
It's still good. It's still really good.
Yeah. I like it. I like the T29, but I absolutely despise the Magok because it's just I don't know. It's just like
Isn't
no
it an M60?
stabilizer. It's an M48 with an M60 gun.
I'm pretty sure that entire line is just
I kind of enjoy the M60, honestly. I like it. But the Magok, I haven't played it. And I don't expect to play it anytime soon.
Yeah, it was before the other like premiums were added to War Thunder, so like it was like one of the top tier premiums for United States at the time. It's like, hey, I wanted to grind United States, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's not fun. It's not a fun thing to drive.
Have you guys ever stopped playing the game? Like taking long periods of breaks from the game?
Not in a long time, to be honest. For me, it was kind of weird. I used to take long breaks before, but now because like I actually log in every day just to get daily rewards and like keep going on my daily counter stuff because you get rewards for like 365 days, 1,000 days
Mm-hmm.
for logging in and stuff. Like it's like a decal. It's like okay, it's cool.
I'm still pissed. I logged in 180 days straight. I remember it was at least 180 days, and I do not have the first veteran decal. I am so pissed about this. You don't even realize. Like, I spent I made sure every day, 180 days straight, I wasted, is what I'm saying. It's just, it's,
Yeah. Hey
why
man,
do not
don't worry. That happened to me with the 365 one.
That you got Gaijin so hard, Brad.
You got to do a special prayer. All the planets have to align.
So this is my second time doing it. Like I'm doing
Jesus
this
has to walk down from the heavens and bless upon me the veteran decal. So that's what has to happen.
We must get this decal once and for all.
Aside from getting the decal, I think I've only gotten the $1 million once, and that was like 3 years ago.
The $1 million, what?
You get a,
lions.
yeah. You know how sometimes when you like, when you get a battle trophy and it selects through, you can either get some backups.
Oh,
I've only gotten the $1 million once,
I
and
don't think I've ever gotten that.
rest in peace, my dude.
Yeah, no. I mean, I kind of come to expect that it's just going to be like another AA order or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my favorite order, guys. My AA orders.
Anti-mech. So useful.
I keep getting be the best. I hate that one. Stop giving it to me. I have like 12. But going back to what I was trying to say earlier, it's like when I first stopped playing the game, it was around when the British tanks were introduced into the game. And then I took a year-long break. And then they added the T-29, the IS-6, the ERA, and I didn't come back up until the French tech tree was added. Or not, the French tanks, I should say. French tanks were back at it.
Yeah.
Remember the first, remember the British tanks and how absolutely awful they used to be, especially low tier, because AP did nothing. It just went through and didn't do anything at all.
That's the reason why I quit. I'm like, man, this game sucks. And I stopped playing it.
You'd kill the driver and the tank would just like, oh, you're right.
But isn't that the kind of like British experience in a nutshell? Even up to this day, like APDS does nothing, and that's all the British tanks have is APDS.
Yeah.
Well, they get
They're
APFS DS, but like in mid tier, yeah. In mid to late tier, like in early late tier, yeah, they get a lot of APDS, not like APFS DS.
I still love just chunking low tier vehicles with that 17-pounder on the Achilles, though. That just 191 millimeters of pen at 4.0.
I love playing the Churchill Mark 7 because that thing's an absolute tank if you get down to it.
Isn't that the only one that has a 57, or do they all have 50?
I think they all have 57s.
Okay, I'm just retarded.
A tank I really enjoyed was the Chieftain Mark III. I had a blast with the Chieftain Mark III.
The Chieftain Mark III is still enjoyable up to this day. It's just anything above, like the Mark V and the Mark X, it's suicide watch, basically.
Mark V has been down tiered now. It's 8.7.
Honestly, if Gaijin really cared about their fan base, they would just automatically put you on suicide watch for playing those tanks. Just like they'd be like, all right, hey, this guy's probably gonna try to commit suicide. So if you could just like keep an eye on him, and they'd show that they would care about their fan base.
Shouldn't they
it would
just
probably be a Gaijin solution? Don't fix the tank, just keep them alive so they can pay you more money.
Yeah. Did you see the absolute savage reply that Gaijin said to somebody on Twitter?
No.
What?
So somebody on Twitter said, "Hey Gaijin, it's my birthday," and then Gaijin responded saying, "Hey, congrats! Now that you're older, you can buy something from the store as a present to yourself."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Those bastards.
Hang on, I'm gonna look for it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Is it sad that I enjoyed Japan more than playing Britain? Like like the whole time.
Not even that sad, bro. Like, I yeah.
Aha, found it.
Show us the money. Is it bruh?
Oh my god.
Thanks, Gaijin.
They don't even say good with an exclamation mark. They say
Good. Now you have a reason to buy yourself a gift.
and then just links.
For real, it's just
Seriously though, bruh. Like what?
Gaijin, please change. But
Please.
They're not gonna change.
they're never gonna change. But I will admit, whoever their Twitter person is on point, because that's a pretty funny reply. I'm not gonna lie.
It is funny, yeah. Is it nice? No. Is it funny? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, Brad.
It's just one dot. Look at that. It's just one big dot.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you play the game.
Oh my god.
All right, I think it's time to wrap up.
All right.
Well, thank you for coming and listening to us rant about stuff that we hate about Gaijin, and hopefully we'll be much more healthier in the next episode. Bye.
Yeah,
Hope to God.
pray for
Hope to God.
germs.
See you guys.
See ya.